Hello
Hello.
there. How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
All
Nice to
right.
hear you finally.
Oh yes, it's been a few days since you signed up for the session. So, did you prepare VOD?
Yeah, I did. And what's funny is because I'm gonna give you a bit of context,
Mm-hmm.
because I had a long break with League, and I
Okay.
came back playing the game like a few months ago after I watched Arcane,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh my god, Jinx is such a nice champion. I want to play Jinx, right? But
Yes.
previously I used to play top lane and jungle, and I always managed to somehow climb like Diamond Master. And on my account, I'm Master right now, but I have like 38% win ratio on Jinx because my mental is so bad. And whenever I see somebody throwing the game, I actually start inting as well. And when I drop in rank, I start playing jungle, and then I came back. Oh my god, it's so complicated, man. It's like the past few days was so frustrating for me that I trolled a few games. I actually inted on a purpose. It's insane because I should take a break. But what's funny, because I recorded a few videos for you. But what's funny, I wanted to have a game that I actually struggle, that I actually went like 0-5 on a lane to actually see the mistakes. But what's funny, whenever I recorded a video for you, I always managed to win.
I mean,
So,
being
like the game,
honest,
and
go on, go on. I don't interrupt you.
yeah. So actually, the few videos that I took, I win the game. I won the game. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I play on my second account, which is Diamond. But the other one was like Emerald on EUN, like the Eastern server, so it doesn't count. Yeah, the people that play so bad, it's actually insane.
I
So
mean, it depends, right? Above master for sure. Below, I would say it's kind of the same. But yeah, it doesn't matter. The game is still the same game, right?
yes, so I play the game and I feel like the problem that I have, because I like playing Jinx. When I have 3 items, it's so satisfying,
Mm-hmm.
right? But what I struggle with is like whenever my support like forces me to fight, like they always want to fight, and it's like, bro, we can't. I think we can't. I watch your We Teach League
All right.
course. Yeah, I joined it. I
Nice.
watched it. I was there, been there. I watched. But they always want to fight, and that's what I struggle with. I don't know where to actually should I take trades,
Mm-hmm.
because usually what I do is I wait for jungle to come, and then we can kill them, right?
Yeah.
But what happens in my games? It's like my jungler usually pathing topside. So
It
and then the
happens. It
enemy
happens
jungler.
often.
Yes, and then enemy jungler comes bot lane, and I'm getting dived, and I die, and it's like the enemy AD carry snowballs. You know what I mean? It's like.
Yeah, it's one of those moments.
And also, I have a question before I
Yes.
send my vote. Because I have a second account, but I
Mm-hmm.
actually don't care about the second account. When I lose, I don't feel anything. So I might start trolling there. I don't care. But I think I should be playing on my main account, right? Because it's like actually I care there, and it's like. But
Yes.
what happens? What happens when I lose? It's like actually get like my mindset is so bad, and I actually feel upset when I lose. And what's funny, it's like my life is great. I have a great job. My life, I have a girlfriend, blah blah blah. But the game is so frustrating for me. It's insane. Like my
Mm-hmm.
mental is so bad. Do you have any advice on that, or
Yeah.
like how to?
So I was about to
Mhm.
say like, okay, game aside, the game and how we improve it's important, right? But in Vintage League,
Mhm.
for example, we call this like stage 4 problems, aka you have outside of game problems, right? It's like the mentality part, and it's very, very, very important to get this fixed. Like when you told me you actually inted on purpose, I don't know, that's insane. I find it inted on purpose. Damn. So I think first of all, before we look at any gameplay, you need to like find ways, figure out ways, and can give you some advice to just improve your mentality. Because it actually it's a big thing that's holding you back 100%. Do you agree on that?
Yes, because it's like if I turn my chat off, I think I could be winning those games when I int, right?
All right.
It's
So let's begin. I'll get my pen. Where's my pen? Or actually, a notepad or something. Just write something here, right? Okay. You just write, okay. Mental or whatever. Okay, how to prevent mental, right? First of all, chat off. Okay. Turn your chat off. Number one. Cool. Then, let me ask you this. How many games do you play a day?
Like 3, 4.
3, 4. Okay. So you don't play a lot at the same time, back to back. That's very good. But when you play those 3, 4 games, between each game, take 5 minutes off. Do some push-ups. Do some squats. Legit working out between each game. It's underrated. It's crazy. Right? So 5 minutes off to work out, for example. Right? Or whatever else makes you happy. But I feel like workout just gets blood pumping. It's good. You just stop thinking about what happened last game, and your mind resets, tries to think about what happens next game. Think about your objective and so on. Which is the next point, right? Think about your learning objective, right? You want to have something you're focused on non-stop. You know, some things might go wrong in your game, but if you think about, okay, these games today, I'm focusing on playing together my support, not breaking the triangle rule, so we don't trade 1v2. Okay, you focus on that. So no matter what happens, your support ins, your jungle is top, you get dived, doesn't matter. What matters is if you do the thing you're working on currently correctly or not. That's what matters. And these are just some ways, hey, you could try to implement this, and it's gonna work much better for you. Right?
Yeah, because it's like it's so funny that people care that much about the rank itself, but I guess it should be like about the learning the game itself and being better at the game, not like just climbing.
Exactly. LP only matters short term. Your skill level is what matters long term, which will give you LP long term. That's how you should see it. So I think we start with this. Try to implement this, right? Chat off no matter what. For no reason ever turn it on. I think that's insane for you. If you just play a month without chat, even if you turn it on, you're never really gonna type anymore because you just think about yourself instead. And then short break between each game, trust me, it's underrated. It's insane. It just gives you mental clarity. It's so good, especially after hard game, because we all have hard games. Like today, I had like 3 games hard back to back. It was horrible. Taking a short break.
I was watching your stream because I work from home. I'm a video editor, so I usually have you on the second screen, right?
Yeah, and then lucky like the queue times are kind of long, so the time off is so good to cool off. It's so good.
Yeah.
And then the knowledge objective, which we're gonna get to now, right? You set the knowledge objective that you want to work on every game, to just not think about teammates. You think about that instead. So let's see. Send me your vote. Let's figure out the learning objective.
Before I send, I want to mention that I'm playing on MacBook, and it's like when I was like recording the vote on my OBS, my game was so laggy, so my movement might be
okay. That's
weird
understandable.
sometimes.
Yeah, it's understandable. No need to worry.
And please mute the sound, right?
I'm muted. Yes.
All right.
Right. So first of all, I just wanna see matchup, right? We have Jinx against who? Braum Misfortune, right? Because it is the number one thing you want to think about. Okay, I get into this lane. I'm a loading screen. What do we think about this? How do we want to handle this? What's the game plan? What do you think? What do you say?
So what I had in mind was like basically like not getting hit by Q Brown, right? And also I was trying to not stay as close to the minion to avoid Q of Misfortune, right?
Okay, right. So you already analyzed and told me the correct abilities you want to avoid. Braum Q and MFQ. Perfect, right? So Braum, how can he hit? He can hit you definitely, right? You're not behind the minions here, right? You're not hiding away from him. So you should never be here, first of all, right? But okay, if I go inside the minions, then MF could Q here, inside the minions. So you shouldn't be here either. So then that leaves us, maybe around here, right? How about we try to stay constantly away from Braum like this, to have this, right? You want Braum and yourself between the wave and MF on the same side of the lane. This is something you can do like in every game. Assess the threats and kind of figure out where you want to be. Here you want to be on the inside of the lane instead of the outside. Because here you both have angles to kind of get on top of you and hit their important spells, right? So that's something to consider already, which I think would be very helpful in lane like this. Right, Braum hits
And we obviously tried to go for level 2, and then I kind of fucked it up because I could have gone more hard on them, but I backed off. So that was, I already saw that mistake by myself.
So let's see, level 2, right? Another thing is, you know, the level 2 advantage. 100% know about it. You get level 2 here, you have range, Braum is melee, he can't really hit the wave as much, you go for level 2, right? And I want to see how you play this. Okay. This is good. Yeah, this was very good.
Yeah, but then he kept fighting, so I think I should have like keep auto-attacking them, no?
Yeah, so the initial part here, this is great. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. And now, here we talk about very, very, very important concept in laning phase. Senna is on this line. You're on this line, right?
Yes.
Never be on different lines as your support, right? So this is a big, big mistake that happens. And it's so big that because of it, Senna loses the entire HP bar almost, right? Because here, if you just go in the same line as Senna, what is Braum gonna do? Nothing. He already used Q, whatever. Just hit MF, that's hitting your Senna anyway. So he get deal damage for free. That's what happened. You're not playing together with Senna. And then now here, as you can see, look at the lines again. You are here, she's there, right? So you gotta be careful constantly. Gonna wanna be on the same line, right? Here, I mean, in this case, you wanna kind of crush it for sure, so you don't freeze it. So being here is actually fine. But, you know, after just wanna, this is like a constant. You wanna like keep thinking about this constantly. Also, what happened to your ward early? Do you usually ward the lane?
Yeah, I always try to ward the middle. The middle bust here, yes. But he already put the ward there, so he didn't have a ward to to avoid the gank, right?
So the middle bush, right? Did
Yeah,
this
the
bush
middle
ever,
bush.
like, did this ward ever help you?
Sometimes when you fight and I lose vision, that's kind of annoying.
But when that happens, you can just place a ward, right?
Yeah, okay, true.
Right? So here, this ward served no purpose. It was useless, right? So I want you to never place a ward in lane for no reason. Only place it if you're in the middle of the fight and need vision. Yeah, place it for sure. You want to get the fight, you want to get the kill, of course. But placing a ward here preemptively just in case you fight, you know, is not great. Because then, right, think about the future. Now what? Here you don't have a ward. Now you kind of have to go back, and yeah, it's a bit sad now. It's a bit hard to play the game. Your option is to kind of chill now. We kind of lost control of the lane, and now Zin is bot. We can go help, right? It's a bit sad. Actually, Senna gets wrecked here. That's just fine. So what do you think the mistake is here again?
I shouldn't, the same thing.
Okay, good. This is amazing, because we just see exactly what we have to work on already. Right? Senna's running, you run.
Yeah, that auto attack was a mistake.
Right here, look, she's running, you try to turn around. Right? We break this rule of playing together on the same line, and like the triangle rule. You're 1v2 right now. So that's definitely like the number one thing you need to keep in mind when you play ADC. It's one of, if not the most important laning phase concepts that you just gotta get right every time. Yeah, like you can get it perfectly non-stop. You can always be on the same exact line, right? But think about it constantly is what's gonna keep you from, prevent you like from making big mistakes like that and losing trades for no reason. Okay, so here you decide to push because they are doing things damage jungle. Okay. And then here you decide to recall. What do you think? Do you like this recall?
I mean, I saw that they are killing them, so I was like, I'm just gonna. I mean, I should have gone for a plate, I guess, because Misfortune is dead, no?
Right, so this is more of a medium concept, but I guess in early game when they're invading, for example, right, it can apply as well. Teammates are doing things, they're on the map, they're invading and doing things, right? And you're not, you're reconning. It's not good. Right? Similar to you wanna play on the same line as your supporting lane. You wanna play on the same line as your allies, right? They're playing kind of this line. You're on this line right now, you wanna go forward to meet the line. And then Zid is on that line, right? Which is not great, but it is what it is.
Okay, let me ask a question. But what if Misfortune was alive? Like, wouldn't it better to just like recall and be on tempo on the lane to fight her or like
Exactly,
to match her?
right? So this is why this concept is usually mid game, but early game, you can use this concept if she's dead. If she's dead, go get a plate, take the next wave. She respawns, then you back off, so you're back in time. That's like looking at the enemy ADC death timer is a good indicator for when you should go back. If she's alive, you shouldn't be here anymore. It's too much. If she's dead, you can stay a bit longer, especially if teammates do things. That's a good way to look at it. Because here I think it's a bit of a missed opportunity. You could take a plate push and another wave. It doesn't matter if you can afford BF or not after. It's just you're doing things while teammates are doing things. You get an advantage where you know, here you just, right, give up the lane for, like you give up another potential advantage for no reason, you know? Because like, look, Senna now, look, she recalls, right? And now look, you're in lane here, doing nothing, right? You're waiting for Senna anyway. So this is why you want to sync up the tempo you have with Senna. Right? She would have came bot here to help you shove that. You shove together, recall together, come back together here. And just grab the wave together. Good, problem solved. Right? So you want to make sure to sync up with your teammates. Don't recall when they're doing things, definitely. And look at the death time of the enemy ADC to give you a hint if you should stay longer or not. A lot of times, that's what you gotta look at. Because you do have a fair point with MF being alive. Okay. Another tip, this is very jinx specific, but maybe ADC in general specific. You don't need to hit these backline minions when you have melees. Try to focus on the melees. Because it's very, very awkward. And you lose minions if you don't focus melees first and you hit range casters. Because you have to like basic attack between, it's very awkward. And also, when you have a next wave coming in, it's a good idea to just farm this a bit slower. So then the minions kind of meet closer to your turret, maybe if you want. That may be better for you.
Yeah, I see.
You just don't rush farming minions like this. Especially because here, you didn't lose it because Serna took it for you, but right, it's just a thing to keep in mind. There's no reason to rush it. Because, right, if you take it slower, look, the minion wave meets in the middle, and here, if enemies are a bit smarter, they would just hold the wave in the middle and zone you off. But here they're shoving anyway. But if, let's say, you hold the minion wave close to your turret because you don't one-shot the minions right away, the wave would meet kind of here. So now they are more exposed, you can play, you can farm. Alright, we have a little engage with Sin here. Alright. Get that Braum as well. Yeah, probably need to flash, but whatever. Better safe than sorry.
Bro, sorry for interrupting you, but I'm such an NPC, bro. It's impossible. When I fight in the minions, sometimes I just auto-attack randomly the minion. It's insane.
Oh,
I know the
happens.
how do I say it? This like option like
Attack champions only?
Yes, but you need to click with your mouse and it's so inconvenient for me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't use it either, don't worry. I never use it anyway. And luckily, when you play Jinx, you just use rockets in the minion wave. It doesn't matter where you click. You hit them anyway. So keep that in mind. It's a life hack. Okay? You just use rockets. It doesn't matter. It's epic.
Yeah, but it's so cringe when I fight with minigun sometimes in the minions and oh my god.
It happens. Don't worry. Like, it's Riot's fault. They need to implement attack champions only move. Attack move champions only, or whatever you want to call it. They need to implement it. They didn't. It is what it is. Whatever. You need to adapt. And luckily, at least attack move can like help you attack behind turrets and so on anyway. So you probably don't need it anyway. So I wanna see here. You push the wave, you recall. Cool. Zin doing Drake here is int. He should not. It's not your fault if he dies. But it should hopefully be fine. But he kind of forced it. But you're coming right away trying to help. That's good. Yeah. Luckily enemies were late, so we actually killed them. Good. Then just push. Let's see here. You throw chompers right away. Yeah. You do know how to play Jinx. I really like that. You do know the champion. Very, very good. You use your spells, land your Ws. Good.
Only because Senna wasn't an idiot. That's the only thing that I did great on the lane. He didn't force like randomly fights. That's why I liked this lane.
So you have a problem with supports fighting too much and forcing?
Yes, bro. Like yesterday, I had a game and like my support was like typing on the chat, "Go in, clown! Go in, clown!" So I get mad. I sold my items and yeah, I was so mad yesterday. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Like I'm gonna change my mindset. It's actually I'm gonna play with my chat off. But yeah, when they force me to fight, like in a matchup when I don't win, like Ashe with Xerath, for example, and I play Jinx with Milio, what?
Yeah. So in that case, right, chat will be off. If they spam ping you, you mute the pings, and you need to trust yourself. You know the matchup. You know if you fight, you lose. In pure DPS, you just lose. So you just don't fight. Okay.
And also yesterday, I was sorry for interrupting you. Yesterday, I was playing on a lane against Rengar and Ivern, and my support decided to leave me. You know what happened?
Tell me, you got dived?
Yes, like many times, many times.
So yeah, we can talk about this a little bit. When your support doesn't cooperate, right? Because it happens. Be they go too aggressive, or they just leave altogether, or they int, or they just are too passive, right? Support doesn't cooperate really well. We're not really playing together. When that happens, you need to adapt to the situation, right? If your support is very passive, oh well, you're passive as well, no big deal, we chill. Not like you have Ashe Arrow, for example, on Jinx, right? It's chill, it is what it is. When your support is too aggressive, you know that fight is bad, don't take it, and chill. And that's it, you try to make it more passive. If they die, they die, it's not your fault, it is what it is, happens. And then if they leave you, what you need to do is assess the dive threat. If they have like melee or something, it's kind of hard to dive, maybe they can re-dive you. But if you know they can dive, Rengar Ivern, they dive you for sure, leave. Let them take your turret. Just leave. Go mid, go top, go with your jungler, invade. Play 5 versus 3 on the map, while they are just sitting bot taking the turret. That's it, right? Just give up turret early, get pressure on the other side of the map, make your mid lane, jungler, top laner stronger, because you scale anyway, rather than going bot and dying. Or literally AFK better than dying on bot because you get dived. Right?
One question. So it's better like to like leave the turret and not like, for example, waiting for them to take the turret and waiting next to tier 2. It's better to like go, for example, meet and help them, right?
Exactly, right? Enemies are putting their pressure on bot. Your support leaves from bot. So you need to do something else on the other side of the map, because by yourself you cannot do anything. Right? So basically, if you draw on the map, right, they apply pressure bot. Us as a team, we need to apply pressure on the other side of the map somewhere elsewhere, right? That's what we need to do.
Okay.
Go on a cross map in that situation. Because if you go bot by yourself, you're not going to do anything. You're going to die. So it's not good. Might as well go somewhere else. Even hovering your middle lane. If they get ganked, you're there to help. Anything, right? Pressure turret. You could even gank mid lane. It works sometimes. It's crazy. Just be creative. So yeah, you need to adapt your support, even if you don't like them. You need to tolerate them for 30 minutes, for sure. Here you actually hold a wave. I like that you don't autopilot waves. That's very good. Here you think they recall, so you push now. Actually, do you?
Yeah, because I trolled, I was like, I bought the wrong items. I wanted to wait for BF sword, and then I bought this. And I was like waiting for more gold, pushing waves. That was a troll from my side.
Yeah, when it comes to BF, I recommend you just never buy daggers before BF, really. Like, that's the easiest way to prevent this. Never buy daggers. Leave base with some gold, but save for BF. You can buy Kalongs for no problem. But it's Riot's fault. Like, why the hell do we have BF sword on you? Tell Riot, please. Anyway, don't greed for gold. Like, whatever. Base when it makes sense, not base for an item. Right, but you do shove and try to recall. I don't like this though. So let's pause right here. Actually, I mean, if she recalls, it's fine. But I want to say, like, if your jungler is on top side, you gotta be a bit more careful, right? That's all. But here she recalls, you can push. That's fine. It looks like we have a very similar situation here. Teammates are invading.
Oh, I left her.
A bit, yeah. Yeah, it could be. I mean, she's fine, whatever. You see this situation though? Right? It's so similar to the other one where you want to recall in this exact same spot. Don't recall, right? Stay on bot, chill. Take the minions, it's fine. They're using everything on you. Now teammates come and die. Because you stayed. Imagine you recalled. They would have never died. It's epic. Very good to see that from you. You push the next one and recall, right? Don't recall?
No, I was waiting. I no, because I was like lacking 100 gold for Yunta.
Okay, so that's another thing. So, right, let's talk about the learning objectives. Okay. So, first of all, playing together with support on the same line, right? We gotta play on the same line. It's so important. Then, not recalling when there's stuff going on, right? Because you made a mistake, second time you didn't, but you want to be 100% never recall the stuff going on. And then when support doesn't cooperate, right? We talk about adapt, even, and leave lane if you get dived 1v2, right? So these are the main things we want for so far. Okay. And then the next one, don't recall for items, recall when it makes sense. No greeding for BF / Yunta. There we go. All right. Should be clear. Perfect. All right. Because here, now it's just a disaster. Why we're staying here? Now it's like, imagine Brown was bot. You promise bot here, they push you, you can't do anything. Like, they just cannot play the game here if they're unplayed for bot right now. Because you have no items, they can force a fight on you, you just die. Even if you recall now, if they didn't do it and you recall now, you might even lose the cannon because you recalled so late. Okay. Okay, so we get Drake. We adapt to the mistakes, no big deal.
The fact that it hit me, what?
I want to see that again. Let's see. Frame by frame. I mean, right? Your hitbox, you can see it. This is your hitbox, right? So,
right.
It is in the hitbox. In this case, it makes sense.
Alright.
That's how the game works. The game is 2D, remember. They got your foot. Yeah. Right. You're going crazy after that, but you don't click the turret. Huge. Let's go. It's good stuff. You did well here. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely play the fights well and play with the team well. You just gotta play with the team. Because, right, as we wrote here, right, you don't play with the team. Right? You play together with them. And cooperate. Okay. So here you definitely want to go mid. Your instinct here was to go bot, you see?
Yeah, because I asked on the chat Tristana if he wants to stay mid, because I was like, she's like, I guess, way more fed than me, so I was like, maybe I'm just gonna. I mean, he has W to escape.
Yeah, this
So
is...
it makes sense.
Exactly, right? So even if your mid lane is ahead like Tristan, I mean, what do you say? You're 4-0. I mean, how you're not ahead? You're 4-0, bro. You have Yuntal BF. You know how strong BF Yuntal is? It's insane how strong this is. But basically, I mean, if you're mid, right? You're safe. You can move anywhere. Tristana side lane, she gets solo XP non-stop. She can fight 1v1. I mean, of course she wants to go bot. Definitely.
But for example, let's say I'm 0-4 and my mid laner is like 5-0, so it's better for me to stay bot lane and just like AFK farm or like swap with him, even though I'm 0-4.
Yeah, so good question. No matter what, by default, right? In mid game, do one of these as well. Default mid. Okay. So what I wanted to do is click mid from base. You click mid. When you reach the turret, that's when, okay, let's think about it. What do we do? You know, you want your mid to stay mid. He's stronger. You're behind. Okay. And your mid doesn't want to leave. Okay. But then you need to look bot. The wave is over here. You can't go bot. You stay mid, hover them, play with the team, move around your jungle, your support, do something like that. That's right. The wave is getting close to your turret being pushed into you, and you think you don't get dived by the enemy, because if they have Irelia in the side lane, it's very similar to the previous situation where, right, leave lane if you get dived. Don't stay in lane if you get dived. So default mid, most of the time it's going to be mid. If you don't want, because your mid laner is more ahead, you're behind, and so on, or you have a mage mid as well, see the wave bot. If it's pushing to you, don't get dive, go bot. If not, go with your team, adapt, overcome.
So let's say if he doesn't want to leave mid, I'm just gonna stay mid, and when the wave is like in the spot that I can take it easily, I just go take a wave and come back mid, for example. Right?
Exactly, right? That's what you want to do. So even here, if this time doesn't want to leave, here on bot, I mean, you can kind of go, but the river is not worth it, so it's still kind of dangerous to go for there, right? So instead, go here next to Tristana, hover her on this minion wave that's arriving. Your Zin is coming as well, your Senna is coming as well. Something happens, you're there. Nothing happens, this side gets the wave, cool. Then you can maybe go back to bot to catch the wave. Alright, right? So you just want to adapt like that. In this case, look at those chomper placements, that's good. That's very, very good. You don't go too close, you stay in rockets, because this Cassandra gamer is, yeah. Alright. Just praise you for staying in rockets. You're a little bit close, doesn't matter. He's dead anyway. It's fine. So here, right? By the way, this concept with support applies in the mid game as well.
Yeah. I already know this. That's why I backed off for no reason.
You wanna go?
We could have killed her, I guess.
Yeah, chompers down, W, basic, right? She's dead. That's kind of too late. But if you go, she's dead. Oh well. It's good to see the same mistakes happening, because if you make the mistakes the same mistakes multiple times and again and you correct it, it's like in a game where you made that mistake 3 times, now you make it 0 times. That's wow. It's insane actually. You just learn one concept. You solve so many problems. You're just trading, trying things, it's fine. This recall though. What do you think about this recall?
I guess I should take the wave and help Herald Xin, no?
Right, so not recalling where the stuff going on. Right? Tristana, she's on tempo doing things. Zin's on Herald, this guy's on top. If you recall now, you are putting yourselves here in base. You're not playing together. Meanwhile, enemies are the same on the map. If you're worried about your mana, for example, and everything here, I mean, wasn't MF and Brown were kind of in a similar situation, not full HP, and they took damage, right? They're in the same boat, but they're gonna be here and you won't be here. So they win, even though they're half HP, right? It's crazy. But instead, here they might make the mistake you're making. They recall and you don't. Now you go get Herald for free. Instead of Zin might get destroyed now. It's good to think about that. This recall, right? And here she stays. She actually does. She might push this and might go Herald. Look at that. She's pushing, going Herald. And now Cassandra TPs. And now Mastery goes, and your teammates are 5v2. You can see it happening, right? It's not even crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Or you exclude Cassandra and Tristana. They don't matter. They are 4v2. Still not great. Look, they're getting danger pricks. They have to abandon Herald because they realize they are outnumbered, right? Why are they outnumbered? Because you recalled. That's why. Yeah. Instant. Like you instantly see what this recall did. Which is insanely good. Because a lot of times it may be hard to visualize what the recall means, but here you can definitely see it.
Yeah, when I play a game, I don't think about this. It's like, yeah, it's good to notice that now.
Yeah, and they're gonna, like, basically every time you recall, right? I'll add it here. Every time you recall, look at the map. That's it, right? You are pressing B, you push away, press B, look at the map, doing things, I'll stay. That's it. That's your thought process. But you know, if your jungle is farming a wave, yeah, you don't need to stay, or not a wave. He's farming his camps, your top lane is farming, and you can recall, no big deal, right? And they're actually doing things like Herald, you wanna stay. Get a nice snipey here with your ulti, very good. Don't like you going melee, you could have stayed max rocket range here, but whatever, he's dead anyway. Okay. And Meph here pushed mid, it is what it is, you go double kill bot, you push next wave, you go with the Herald, then you go for Drake, right? Good macro, good stuff, very good. You go get mid. Yeah, you move around the map really well. And then here, yeah, we have an interesting fight. So, yeah, decide to just kind of get out. Hopefully, you get out and don't go back in. You don't go back in, right? You get a kill, but you're kind of dead now. Are you? This is so close.
I'm dead.
Right?
I was wondering yesterday, should I, after I killed Galio, should I have like just immediately like start running away? I guess no. Like,
so
was there a chance I?
Let's break this fight down a little bit. First of all, you are up like okay, you take a wave, right? You took the wave. You're here farming. Okay, cool. You see something happening. First instinct. I mean, you don't need to throw chompers for Braum, right? But whatever, that's another matter. Like the chompers do nothing. Like there's nobody next to Braum. But first of all, I want to look at the map. Okay, Tristana is top, MF is bot, which means this fight is 4 versus 4, 4v4. Okay, that's the first thing, because if you don't see MF right now, but you see your Tristana top, do you think you should fight or not?
No.
No, because you're 4v5, right? Yeah. Exactly, right? But here it's a 4v4, you are 6-0. Yeah, we fight 4v4, let's go crazy. Okay, so then, okay, we are locked in. That's the second one. We want to know if you are locked in or not into a fight. Then, let's look at the fight. We have Zin frontlining, cool. Imagine you had chompers here, you place them like around here. Now Mastery can't do anything, right? That would be cool when it comes to chompers, but oh well, chomper usage. And then here, okay, this happens, okay. Your guy dies, your teammates are dying. Now the fight is 3v4, where it's over, others are half HP, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now is the moment that you should be like, yeah, this is not gonna work, is it? You can definitely tell now. It's not looking good anymore. So now you wanna back off. You don't wanna be here and basic attack. You basic attacking here is a mistake. That's it. You're fed, and you still lose. Yeah, because they have more numbers. It's that simple. And MF actually arrived as well from bot lane. She wasn't needed anyway, but yeah. And the biggest thing is, even when you're ahead, you shouldn't take fights that look very bad. Because now look here in the chat. Cassante got 1,000 gold.
Yeah, at this point I was afraid we're gonna lose it.
Yeah, how much armor is that? Actually, that's I think he can buy Randu Inomen now. He buys Randu Inomen.
We were like full AD, we had full AD, yeah.
Yeah, and now next Drake in 5 minutes, 4 minutes, Atakan, right? How are you gonna fight Cassandra with Randu Inomen? But you don't even Lord Dominic's. It's over. You don't deal damage anymore. But here you just don't take the fight, you back off, wait for your teammates, fight again. Make sure you may win now. Make sure you can win now. Yeah, it's not over, of course, from losing a fight, but that's basically the thought process when joining a fight, right? How to join a fight? First of all, look if it's even numbers or more, right? Because you don't want to fight outnumbered. And then, right, front to back, basically. I mean, that's basically right. And if it doesn't look good, back off.
Okay.
That's basically it. But the most important step is like the initial one. Like, do you join it all the way? Do you commit to it or not? Especially when the fight is kind of weird, like that last fight. And here, by the way, right? Right? Where do you think you should go here?
Immediately join them, right? No.
So
I mean, I was like, I'm gonna take the wave and then join. That was my.
Right, so you want to deploy mid. You want to go mid, click mid. Then from here, right, see what you do. And most likely go with teammates, right? But this habit of going mid initially is so OP. Wanted to really do it. I mean, here, if you try to go towards bot and kind of get the wave, I mean, I get it. You know, it's fine. I think this is fine. Honestly, especially because you see MF top, there's no rush. In this case, it's fine. Right, but, you know, it's good to kind of like to see your thought process and everything. Here, I think it's perfectly okay. And then look at this fight. Cassandra and Xin mid, Tristana coming. Looks like a 4v4 if Tristana is here, right? Also keep that in mind. They're playing it safe. You go. Very good. This is fine. Yeah, looks like that mistake me. He did Baron, do you know, man? Luckily, was even in the fight. He was here. Somewhere.
Yeah, Senna did a great storm.
I don't even know where he is. Where's Cassandra? There he is. He got destroyed. Ah, Tristan and Zin were destroying him, yeah. Okay. Cool. Take that, you recall. Get mid wave. This is good. Then this Atakan is 3v3 looks like. So when it comes to Atakans like this or any objective really, gotta be really careful. And here, what do you think you could do to make this a bit better?
Jumpers, right?
You can place jumpers here. It's very safe. Jumper range is insane. So you can maybe finish taking it. But the main thing I don't like is we take it a 3v3 Atakan when the enemy jungle is alive, right? So here we could like you could try to like ping teammates to go in and everything, right? It's a bit risky. I mean, solo queue is gonna happen, but if possible, when there's like a 3v3, 4v4, 5v5 objective, try to start a fight before you take it, because otherwise we're 50-50ing the objective, you know, we're lucky Master didn't smite properly.
But that was so stupid. That was so stupid. Oh my god. Because I was streaming with the game for my friend, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm going for Cassante," and he was like, "Oh," and then it happened.
I mean, you're going for Cassandra here, right? Let's look at the numbers. Master is dead, Tristana is coming. Worst case 4v4, right? It's good. Go for it. And there you see Galio. Okay, oh, Galio's here. Okay, cool. Vision, no problem, right? But how should you react here?
Flash immediately.
Right? Flash immediately. Or okay, he does that. Now, what should you do? You didn't react to that. No problem. You're human. What do you do here?
Flash, I did.
Flash, right? You flash. There you go. You did. Okay, good. That's good. That's very good. But then what do you do?
I should be running
Okay,
away.
good. Now you run, right? You're out. You get out, right? Because why do you want to run? So remember this point when it comes to the fighting, right? How to join a fight. Look if it's even number. 4v4. Then front to back. And doesn't look good anymore. Back off. If you have no front line, is it good?
No.
No, right? AKA team dies or you have no front line, right? So if you join a fight from a weird angle and you are like in front of melees like this, you're in front of the enemies, and there's no ally in front of you, back off. Just back off, right? You need to back off here. One exception, which is chompers. If you place chompers here, if you have them, right? Here you don't. But if you have them, chompers can become your front line. It's actually a bit crazy, but it's actually huge. In this case, you don't have them, right? So you can't hit anymore. You gotta run. Gotta get away. You're frontlining the enemies. It's not good to frontline enemies. That's for sure. This is the reason we die. Instead, we could just back off. Right? We back off. Teammates, enemies kind of go towards here. Then you can regroup with them. And suddenly you have frontline again. Patience. Patience. Alright. We are still ahead as a team though, so teammates win. So here this is very nice. Fight is happening, you try to go, good. Baron, you join it. Free Baron. Alright. Someone dies. Ooh, this is So your Tristana is dead here, right? She's dead.
Yes.
Okay. So right now, if there was a fight starting, should you join it or not?
I shouldn't.
You shouldn't, right? So right now, what do you think you should do here? With the information you have now.
I mean, right now there's like nothing. Like push maybe top, right? Like get the minions.
So right now, there's not much happening really, but you know your Tristana is dead, right? So in these situations, you definitely like wanna like become in a way a team leader. You know it's 4v5. You know the fight might not be the best. So right now I want to kind of like, you know, ping top, ping bot, ping away from mid lane, and maybe right just ping Tristana is dead. Ping her a few times. Suddenly everybody knows Tristana is dead. We're 4v5, just so we're on the same page as our allies. But yeah, I'm curious to see what happens. What might happen here is I see two situations here. Situation number one, which is the most solo queue situation ever. Braum comes here to ward, you kill Braum, you get passive, you win the game. Might happen. That could happen. And situation number two, you join the fight, 4v5, you lose the game. Right? Or situation number three, you back off together, wait for Tristana, we keep playing with Baron now, no big deal. Which is like the correct way to play, right? Because the other two are very coin flip. And you can't predict what's going to happen because you can't control the enemy team. You can control what Braum is going to do, right?
But the worst part is like, what if I like went out push top lane and they start the fight? It's like I would be so upset.
If you go top, yeah, you definitely shouldn't go top right now, right? You should kind of back off together with your team. And if you want, you can ping the side lanes so teammates kind of know there's not much here. Maybe you should go look for side lanes, right? But you definitely shouldn't go side lane. But yeah, look like actually the correct situation happened. Nothing really happens. You're just chilling. Although be really careful, right? Because, you know, Galio could flash on you or something. You don't need to be here. Look, your Senna is back, Renekton, Tristana. There's two enemies here and third one coming. And fourth one, you don't see him. Don't be here. Back off. Chill. Go back. Right? Don't show yourself. Use Fog of War to your advantage. As much as possible, between you farming waves, stay in Fog of War. It's OP. Don't let them know where you are. Don't give them information. Here you do back off. You do back off, you ping Zin back, which is very nice. Okay. So yeah, here I actually made the correct decision. Back off together the team, ping them to back off. Very good. I'm so happy to see this. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Alrighty. Front to backing. Stan is here as well. Looks like
That was. I don't think I should have gone for Brown, right?
Nah, it's fine. I mean,
It's fine.
probably not, right? But because the fight is over, you can do it. It's over basically, right? But Kasade wasn't gonna survive. Mestri wasn't even here. But if Mestri was in the fight, still ignore Braum definitely. But yeah, it's okay. No big deal. And you end the game. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. So, short recap before I let you like ask some questions. So, first of all, your mental, right? It's the first step, like the first step, which I didn't write here, is acknowledge your problems, right? You already did this, right? That's the hard part. This is what 99% of league players don't do. They flame teammates non-stop. You know you are the problem and you are flaming and you don't want to play with teammate at int sometimes and your support leaves you and you get tilted. Of course, you know it. Good. So now, right, you can just take this off. Turn chat off. Never be tempted to turn it on again. You could take a short minute. This is only if you want, right? If you have extra time a little bit. Maybe this will help you. 5 minutes, why not? Good to think about it. But definitely this one. Learning objectives, right? Play with support on the same line in lane. When they don't cooperate, adapt. You might even leave lane if you have to. It is what it is. And when you recall, look at the map. Recall, look at the map. Think about it. Think what's happening around you. And don't greed for BF Junta, right? Just recall when it makes sense. Don't recall for items. That's like the main early game part. And then mid-late game, it's still the recall one still applies for you, definitely. Default to mid lane, and then from mid you see where to go, and then the whole discussion with your mid laner going mid lane side lane, you side lane, you usually want to be mid anyway. And then about team fighting, count the numbers, front to back. If there's no front to back, back off, because you have no front line. Or your team dies. That's about it. Right? Any questions? Anything?
Okay, so my question is, because I reached master by playing top lane and jungle, and I
Yes.
think that's my main account, right?
Mhm.
And I play ADC there sometimes, and it's like it's not like I'm struggling, right? It's like I mean, I don't see much difference, to be honest, between like if I play on D4 or master. Like it's,
It's
I mean,
low master diamond. It's kind of the same, but whatever. Right?
yes, but my question is, should I like keep playing on my main account even though I'm not like a master ADC player? Like it's, I think it's gonna like help me improve by playing against better players, right? No.
I feel like you can play main. It's not a big deal. Like, if, especially like, what do you want to do in the future? That's what you need to ask you first. Do you see yourself as an ADC player in the future?
I mean, that's why I play ADC. I mean, just for myself, right? Because I enjoy it. It's way
Yeah,
more fun
okay.
than playing
So
jungle and having that PvE experience, like with
exactly, right? So you see yourself as an ADC player in the future. You want to play ADC, then play ADC on your main account. Why not? You're gonna do that anyway. You're gonna reach master with AC anyway. Might as well just go now. Even if you demote a bit, you're gonna climb again. No big deal. Doesn't matter. Play your main account. It's no big deal.
I'm not that confident if I drop to D4, I'm gonna be able to climb back on ADC. and
You'll be able. Don't worry. Like, it's fine. Legit, you're
But
gonna be fine. It's no big
it's
deal.
so upset that you have like so much less agency on the game comparing to playing jungle. Because when I play jungle, I can actually like do stuff, right?
So the way I see it, you have less agency over what happens and when it happens, but you have a lot of agency in the moment where it happens. Because in the fight, you're strong. You're an ADC, you're dealing damage. That's your strong point as an ADC. So that's when you matter. That's when you have the impact. But the hard part is, how do we reach the fight at the right time? How do we get resources all the time? Right, that's the hard part. How do you move around and so on? And when it comes to macro, like, you kind of got this down. You move around the map really well. I'm really impressed. It's very nice to see, especially as a jungler player. Because I know, look at Dantes, right? He's a jungler player, plays ADC, has no idea. But you actually have an idea how to play and what ADC are supposed to do, which is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I watch so many like videos, even from your side. It's yeah, it's fun playing ADC. I like it. But and what's the worst for me is like I even bought myself like a PS5 Pro because I was like I'm gonna play other games, but it doesn't give me the same like dopamine hit when I play. Because in jungle I was playing Viego, and it's the same with Jinx. When you get reset, you get your heart
Yes.
beating faster, and it's like yeah, that's what I meant.
Dopamine, right?
Okay, the other question is like you always auto attack with your because I watched the video, but I just want like the confirmation from your side. You always do the auto attack stuff with the range showing on the screen, right?
Yeah, I use attack move. That's the setting.
Mm.
Right? I
Okay.
think you use the attack move click, right? So it just attacks for
Yeah,
you.
I switch between them because I have it on my I don't know the name, auto attack move, blah blah blah. It's like I have the range option on my S button and the other one on A. So I just switch between them. I think
I mean,
it's
honestly, use whichever you prefer. Like, I like seeing the range, but it's an extra click. Up to you,
yeah.
legit. It doesn't even matter that much. Like, it doesn't matter. Use the one you feel comfortable. You want to switch between them. Yeah, do whatever you want. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I think how you move your character around is just fine.
Also other question, because I don't pay attention when I'm watching streams. Do you like sometimes lock your camera when playing the game, or you always have like unlocked? Because I mean, sometimes I used to have unlocked, but then I just click space and it's like it's locked, right? So how do you move your camera? Like,
It's always unlocked, but I use spacebar to lock it. Because sometimes I want to have it on me, recenter it.
alright.
But I always have it unlocked. I never ever press Y to lock it. It's never locked.
Okay. What else could I ask? Oh, also, because you master on West server, and my question is because I noticed today you started playing different champions. So my question is like, is it because it's hard to climb to Grandmaster by playing Jinx only? So you want to adapt to what your support is playing, so it's gonna be easier to like actually win the game? Or
Yeah,
what's
it's a couple things. It's like I always want to try new things. So trying to adapt my ADC on the support pick, it's very interesting. It's kind of cool. I like it. It works. It feels nice. So I like doing it, right? And the other thing, yeah, like Jinx blind pick in High Master Gem Challenger. Oof, right? This just like dive you. They can punish you a lot more, unfortunately, right? I feel like Jinx is like your champion to master and high master or like challenger UNE. Definitely you can get with Jinx, no problem. Probably on NA as well, although I never play with NA, I have no idea. But you know, if you want to get like crazy high low US challenger, right? Jinx is going to be harder to do. Not impossible, definitely not impossible. It's a bit harder, I think. But I feel like it should not keep you back. It should not hold you back, right? Because definitely you can reach 500 LP at least with Jinx. Just keep that in mind. So until you're there, you don't need to worry about it.
500?
On EU West, at least 500 is definitely doable.
All right. Oh my god, I forgot the question. My question was wait. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it. So while playing Jinx, of course I'm gonna poke them on the lane, like use my rockets, blah blah blah. But would you like wait for the mistakes of the enemy players instead of going all in, or just wait for the jungler to come in before like? Because it's like I don't know when should I like actually all in on them. I'm scared. I'm scared of doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you play Jinx all the time, it's not up to you when you all in or not. Let's be honest. It's usually the support lands a spell, then maybe you can go all in. Not you got engaged by yourself. So it's okay to just chill. It's fine. You don't have to always try to look for something. Yeah, if you know, again, what you need to focus on is this. If you play the same line, something good is going to happen eventually. Enemies are going to break the line you won't. You just 2v1 and you win. It's going to be obvious when it happens.
I see.
So that's when the main time you want to engage or do something. You're with your support, enemies are not next to each other. You could do something. You could go 2v1 here. Or enemy support roams, your support doesn't. You can go do something, right? That's when you should play aggressive. But if the lane is very even, you don't have to try anything crazy.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna just try to play like add to my champion pool two other champions. I think it's gonna be. What do you think about Vayne right now? Do you think it's a good
I feel like
idea?
Vayne is a bit difficult because of the lack of like wave clear is one of the main things. It's so much harder to control the wave, and I feel like the early game it's a big struggle, way bigger than Jinx. Because at least Jinx
Alright.
like can just do a lot more when it comes to the wave, and Vayne could get bullied even more. I feel like, and yeah, it's if you want to play Vayne though, it's not bad. Like you can play any IDC. Like I think you should play what you enjoy, and then worry about everything else. Legit.
But you play. You're gonna play Ash, right?
I play like Jinx, Ashe, Kai'Sa, I played a bit of Caitlyn, Subaphilios. Those are the champs I have fun with, I enjoy them. So I just play them, right? I don't care if Twitch is super strong, I don't care if Varus is played a lot, I don't care if people play Tristana and Senna and they spam them, I don't care. I don't enjoy them as much, I don't play them. I feel like meta, yeah, meta is, important, you wanna get rank 10 challenger, like, I don't want that, I don't care. Right? And also meta always shows what is, not what can be. What if Jinx becomes broken and people don't realize and suddenly get free LP? Right? Break the meta.
I see. All right, I guess I'm gonna play some games on my master account. I guess I'm gonna
go
be
for it.
Diamond 1 today. But then I'm gonna drop a few division down and I'm gonna record some games and I guess I'm gonna see you again.
Honestly, I don't think you're gonna drop really, because I saw how you play, and if you really think about the learning objectives we talked about today, I feel like you're easily a master player for ADC, like legit. So I mean, if you drop again, it is what it is. You're gonna drop LP. Who cares? Whatever. You're fine.
I'm just not gonna tilt and I'm just gonna try to play the game.
Yeah, just don't tilt. It's a fun game, and right, if you are feeling tilted again, remember, just take a short break. Stop for the day. Take 5-10 minutes off. Come back again. Or stop now, come back a few hours later. That's what I do sometimes. I stream, doesn't work out, take a break. After like 5 hours in the evening, I'll stream again maybe. I do that sometimes too. Because hey, you are human, games are very coin flippy sometimes, it is what it is. It's easy to be annoyed.
Yeah, but I'm for sure gonna book another session because it was actually helpful, like the part with playing with your support in the line. It's like, yeah, it's good, it's good. It's nice to see your mistakes, like my mistake from other people's perspective.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's very helpful. Okay, cool. I'm glad.
And the last question.
Sure.
You're gonna go for a run today or not?
Yes, of course. I'm going right now. Right now.
Yeah, I'm going right now too.
Nice.
Also. Is there a way? Because I didn't record the session. Did you?
Oh yes, I'm uploading right now for you to see. No big deal.
Oh, so if you can send me, I'm gonna.
Yeah, right now I'll just send it to you. No big deal.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you then. I'm gonna see you soon then.
Yeah, take care.